That down. Let's move on to this, shall we? Frickin' Penguin. That damn show. New episode was last night. I almost forgot to watch it because I was watching a whole bunch of football all day, and then Ann and I watched as the Dodgers punched their ticket to the World Series. And then I was like, I was getting ready for bed. Like it was only like 9 o'clock, so I wasn't about to go to bed, but I was doing a few things that I would do before bedtime. And then Ann yells from the other room, "Wait a minute, isn't there something we watch on Sundays?" I'm like, "New episode of The Penguins tonight. I totally forgot." So sat down and watched a new episode of The Penguin. Guys, we want to take a second and thank a sponsor of today's video, Dollar Shave Club. Hello there, my fellow handsome gentlemen. Nice face you shaved there. Whether you're going smooth shaven or maintaining a beard, Dollar Shave Club offers shave and grooming products that are always high quality, but never overpriced. If you like to wet shave for that clean, close shave, they've got the Club Series 6 Blade Razor. A shave so comfy your skin will take a nap. 6 stainless steel blades for our closest and most comfortable shave, with a vitamin E infused lubricant strip for comfort and glide and precision trimmer for precise detailing. Their amazing Shave Butter Clear View Smooth Glide, designed for precision. Shave Butter is a translucent shaving cream alternative that allows you to see exactly where you're shaving. Bonus, it has long-lasting lubrication that helps soften whiskers for maximum glide and leaves your skin feeling hydrated. But don't take our word for it. Try it for yourself. You can visit their site right now for 20% off, $20 or more, and get your products delivered right to your door. Visit dollarshaveclub.com/Campea and use promo code Campea for 20% off, $20 or more. And remember, however you shave, Dollar Shave Club is here to help you stay handsome. Now, listen, I'm going to just let you know right now, we are going to talk about last night's episode in a little bit of spoilery detail. So we'll pop up our little spoiler warning here. There it is. Now, if you guys don't want to know anything about what happened on last night's episode of The Penguin, you can mute your machine, whether you're watching on the phone, TV, computer, whatever. And then when this spoiler alarm comes down, then you can unmute, okay? Are we all good? You've been given fair warning? All right. Oh my God. Oh my God. This show, it just never stops impressing me. I said this the other week. This show is so good, I don't even think about it as a comic book show anymore. I mean, it is clearly a comic book show. By the way, having the police chief show up from the Batman was a nice little touch. This is just a great show. I mean, his name could be Billy. Billy Buffbatter. That's his name. Is a member of the criminal underworld.
Billy Buffbatter.
His nickname is the Pelican. And he'd be totally unrelated to Batman. And this would still be one of my favorite shows on TV. I think it is the best show on TV. The best show that's currently airing. Mm-hmm. Like Shogun's done. It's the best show currently airing, I think. Regardless of its connections to Batman and all that kind of stuff. This show is just incredible. And it just gets better and better. And just when you think that Sofia Falcone, now known as Sofia...
Gigante.
What's that?
Gigante.
Couldn't get any more ruthless. I mean, she gassed her whole family. Granted, they all screwed her over. And then when she came back from being screwed over, they acted like she was the inconvenient one. She's like, all right, I'm just going to kill you all. Again, it reminds me a lot of Shawshank Redemption. You know, I was an honest man when I went to jail. It took jail to turn me into a criminal. She came out as a stone cold killer. I'll tell you what, man, though, that Johnny Vitti scene, mm-hmm. where she literally, the whole reason she had him at the meeting was so she could shoot him in the head in front of everybody.
He had a mouth off.
That's an interesting sales pitch. I want you guys to join my new family. Oh, and I'm going to kill this guy, you know. Boom.
It was a stupid move. I mean, the guy's like, he weaseled his way.
Power move, man.
He weaseled his way into like surviving. He thought he did. I knew she wasn't buying it. And it's like, you're here on her good graces, and you're going to be like, listen, little lady, sit down. We don't want to be...
yeah, you and I were talking about this before the show. Like, clearly, I think she had it in her head.
Yeah.
That she was going to kill the only made guy.
Right.
in the Falcone family, the last remnant of the Falcone family. I think she had that in her head, but I wonder if he had just like got totally behind her,
Right.
if she might have let him live. We'll never know.
If he had become a useful idiot, but he blew it.
Yeah, I mean, and listen, he clearly knew what he was doing. He all that kind of stuff. Like if he got in there and said, "This is a new way of things, guys. This is now, this is Sofia's family. Let's get on board." Maybe she would have maybe let him live, but lest you think for a moment that her shooting him in the head in front of all those guys and then dumping a bag full of money in his still running head wound blood was like the oh my God moment of the episode. Oh no, it wasn't. No, it wasn't. Because this show constantly goes out of its way to remind everybody, lest you think Penguin is the hero of the show, they're constantly reminding us he is an evil dirtbag who is, like every evil dirtbag, thinks he's the hero of his story. And I love that this show tells it from that perspective. From his perspective, he's just trying to get ahead. He's justified. In his mind, he's justified in what he's doing. He's smart in what he's doing. All this kind of stuff. So this show does this great juxtaposition of telling the story from his perspective, but also letting us stand outside of his perspective to recognize this is the Penguin. This is an evil person.
He's the hero of his mother's story.
Oh my God. When he lit the Maronis on fire.
That was lit. That's hot.
Oh my. Were you sitting on that or did that just come to you?
I always got a little Paris Hilton in me.
That was lit. When I kind of thought maybe he was going to take them out, right? But when he pulled out the lighter.
Yeah.
And that the flames started going towards them. And then I thought the camera would just cut to Oz and you'd see the orange glow of the flame and maybe hearing them scream.
There's charred flesh.
Put it right on them and saw them burning to death.
Oh.
But then here's the money shot.
Look like Luke's parents or uncle and aunt.
Luke's uncle Owen and Aunt Beru. Yeah. When the camera then goes, this is the money shot though. It wasn't them burning to death.
Right.
It was the camera going back to Oz's face.
Mm-hmm.
And him getting pleasure out of it.
We saw, yeah.
And lest you ever fall into the trap of thinking Penguin is the hero of this story, that they're making Penguin what do they call them? An anti-hero, or making him just to be a misunderstood guy.
Right.
Lest you ever fall into that trap of thinking that. This show constantly reminds us, no, he's not an anti-hero. He's not just misunderstood. Sure, he has good qualities. And I love that it does. It looks at the duality of humanity, right? He loves his mother. He does want to show loyalty to the people that show loyalty to him. There's some good traits, but at the end of the day, once you cross that bridge, he is an evil, evil man. And when and then the shanking of Maroni in jail.
Yeah.
And then Sofia showing up at his house. It's like, yeah, my family screwed you over, just like they screwed me over. So let's create a new alliance. The Maronis and the formerly known as the Falcones.
Yeah, now Gigantes.
With one common mission. Kill Penguin. I started thinking, I thought for a while, Jonathan, that this series was going to end with there being 3 distinct crime families in Gotham's, the Falcones, the Maronis, and a Penguin syndicate. I'm thinking this series is not going to end. I now don't think Sofia makes it out of this show. I think that's where Sofia is going to end up in the family mortuary.
There is an open spot right there where she's laying.
They got a blank spot for her.
Yeah.
I think that's. I now think Maroney doesn't make it out. I think this series ends with a very triumphant, dirty, underhanded, conniving, whatever.
Right.
Penguin. I think this series now ends with Penguin claiming the city.
Yeah.
That Gotham belongs to the Penguin by the end of this.
Mm-hmm.
And then maybe some kind of hint that it's now catching the attention of this relatively new vigilante in town known as the Batman.
Yeah.
But I'm telling you, man, that episode, my jaw was in my lap several times.
Mm-hmm.
Several times. And then they had that great shot, too, where you start to see the evolution of Vic, because Vic pulls down the Maroney son.
Right. I'm like, who is this dude? Like, now he can just throw down. Before he was stealing hubcaps, but now this dude is like...
Well, remember, he did get a guy from behind who was trying to run away and then, got to throw him to the ground off of a fence. So he was able to get in a shot.
Yeah.
But, I mean, so you start to see that. You see now Vic is totally all in with Penguin. It's like, I got you. I got this. I'll take care of it. Like, he's now all in with Penguin. And I think we're going to see how that is going to affect him.
You just one thing that kind of stuck out to me is you mentioned that look that it panned back to Penguin when he's
burning them alive.
He was watching them burn alive. I think we've only seen that look one other time. And I said, this is the real Penguin. This is the real person behind that veneer. It was in episode 1 after he shot the Falcone's son.
Yeah.
And he got that look. And he got that same look again.
You know what's so great about that? In that first episode, he got, oh shit, what did I just do? Like, yeah, that was brilliant. But you know what the worst part about this show is?
It ends?
There's only 3 episodes left. I find that just brings such sorrow to my heart.
Yeah.
When I think about there's only 3 episodes left. But anyway, guys, question is for you. What did you think of the new episode of Penguin? I loved it. And it sets up such a wild final 3 episodes. Whatever you guys thought about it, jump down into the comment section below and let us know your thoughts. Hey guys, thanks so much for watching this video. Make sure you like the video, leave a comment, and subscribe to our channel. And don't forget, we have a daily podcast called the John Campea Show podcast, available on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or your favorite podcasting app of choice. Go and subscribe to it today so it'll be there when you need it.